Hi, it's Sophie here, and I'm at the Kentish Town Forum with the ultra-glamorous Paloma Faith. How are you today?
Very kind.
How are you feeling? Are you raring to go tonight?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel a little bit wintry and a bit cough and coldish.
Oh, no.
But, you know, I think I was built for tropic climates.
Me too. Well, you're dressed very suitably tonight.
Yeah, I tried to wrap up warm.
This should be good to keep you warm. Very sexy.
With a late night lady you won't recognise. I'm a chameleon, I'm always in disguise.
So I haven't seen you live before. Can you describe what it's like, the live experience? Is it really theatrical? Because I know you're into Slava, the clown, and he does lots of wintry scenes. Are we going to see that tonight at all?
Because it's a gig for Russian Standard Vodka, they've already built their own kind of like amazing set. So I didn't sort of have to do too much. Well, I wasn't really allowed to do too much more than I asked, but I was told it's their thing. Yeah. So I'm doing as much theatricality as I can with the vessel that is my body. So I'm gonna, and my band, and we all dress up a lot and try and like make it a bit of a spectacle. So hopefully it should be entertaining.
Had to let him go. Her name was
comment on your elaborate stage show and the way you dress as well. Do you ever worry that overshadows the music? Are you ever like, can I talk about the music a bit more? Or
well, I used to be worried, but then I realised that there aren't a lot of people who are my peers who are, you know, who can actually do what I can do, which is do a full jazz gig with just a piano and, you know, still pack out an audience. Like, I just sold out the Barbican in like a week, which was with a 50-piece orchestra, and I'm just singing, I'm just singing jazz songs. Amazing. So I feel like there's something about me that's I feel like I've put my sort of foot down and marked my place as a genuinely sort of like old-fashioned style singer. I don't have to just write and sing my own stuff. I can sing other people's and interpret it in my own way. So I just think that the costume and stuff is part of the fun, really.
Added bonus. In a way.
Yeah, but I don't think people would sustain interest if I wasn't giving something more than that.
And that's the whole package, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was watching your tour blogs, which are very entertaining. I saw how excited you were about going on Jules Holland. Was it all that you hoped it would be in the end? Yeah,
well, I went on it twice last year and I was so honoured, and I've managed to sort of like create a little friendship with Jules, and I just think that what he's doing for the music industry in Britain's like really important, because he's kind of like keeping it musical in a way and not just McDonald's conveyor belt stuff.
There's a lot of integrity there, isn't
it?
My love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song.
Less integrity, but a lot of fun. I've been watching Keith Lemon interviews, and he said that you wanted to do a Christmas song together. Did you just not have time, or is that something you hope to maybe do before Christmas comes? Or
I don't think we had enough time to do it, but it's something that I want to do. I'd like to do a duet with him one day.
It'd be amazing.
I don't know, I'm naturally sort of a bit of a piss taker by nature. And so my mum's always laughing, because she's like, every gig I have, there's usually sort of like no less than 7 successful comedians. I don't know what that says about my seriousness and integrity, but I think
it's more fun that way.
Screw it.
I love you and Noel Fielding on the Buzzcocks.
I love
crying
him.
with laughter watching that.
He's so adorable.
Yeah, he's got that childlike naivety about him.
Yeah. Noel doesn't know this, but I've been sat in a tree in his garden.
I was was wondering who that was.
And I've been filming everything he does.
So also, what have you got left to do this year, and what have you got planned for 2011?
Well, I'm left this year. There's not too much. I'm doing this jazz show with the 50-piece orchestra, which is Guy Barker's orchestra, and I'm doing a little gig in Zurich, and then I get to sort of go away. I'm going to go to hot country for Christmas, tropics, and I'm writing my album too, which is like really exciting. I'm really pleased with the direction it's going in. I think it's going to be a bit more upbeat and more fun to come to gigs and have a bit of a dance. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of revive those kind of classic sort of soul diva-y people like Shaka Khan and that type of stuff. Yeah,
good. You do that face, don't you?
I will.
I heard you say that you are always in a constant state of being heartbroken but also in love. Does that help you be creative, being in that turmoil?
Yeah, I think I'm just in extremes, and I think when I kind of get into the situation where I believe that I'm depressed, I think it's usually where I don't feel an extreme.
Okay.
I think it's when I'm like, nothing's happened. Yeah. As a performer, you naturally get spoiled because your whole life is a series of highs and lows.
Yeah.
Like doing a tour successfully, celebrating it, being ignored for a while, trying to get your career back. You know, like it's constantly like that.
Yeah.
So I think you start to become used to that and thrive on it, and I suppose you become a bit self-absorbed.
It's all right in small doses, though,
yeah,
isn't it?
Not too much.
Yeah.
I did find myself earlier on feeling a little bit upset that I was struggling with the door handle for ages and nobody had come over to help me, and then I realised that I had to sort of check myself and go, get real, you deal with it yourself. And then I do check myself, and my friends and my mum and everyone is constantly coming down on me, making sure that I'm like the same person. I'm quite lucky like that, I think.
You seem quite honest in interviews and stuff as well. Do management and labels sometimes say, can you not say that, or can you just calm it down a bit?
My mum says it. I think my people that work with me have kind of accepted that that's the way it is. Yeah. But it's literally like, it's like somebody actually said it was the guy from Face Jacker described me today as missing a filter. And I thought that was perfect because I sort of, people are always saying to me, oh, you're mad. And I say, no, it's just that I don't have that bit of the brain that says, now's not the right time to say that. Maybe it's mild Asperger's or something. But I literally don't notice that I'm not saying the right thing because I just naturally just say what comes into my head before processing it.
I think it's refreshing. I wish more people were like that. It's better for me as well in my job.
Good.
Yeah. So just one last question. Any films in 2011? Because I think Keith Lemon said he wanted you in his film.
Yeah, Keith Lemon's film I'm going to definitely do when that gets off.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be the love interest. And I'm doing a short film with Dougray Scott, which is called A Nice Touch. And that's going to go to Cannes and stuff next year. We're filming it in February. It's kind of like a film noir, sort of very 1950s style thing where we're all screwing each other over, like a proper film noir femme fatale thing. So it sort of shows me in a more serious light, which I'm looking forward to.
Oh, you are? Like, there's no nerves about that? You just want to get stuck into the role? Or...
No, I'm really excited. We did a photo shoot recently for a magazine called Esquire that I'd never heard of because apparently it's for men.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, and the images look really cool, and we had a little rehearsal and it was good chemistry, so I'm looking forward to that. Exciting. He's a very attractive man.
I know. I've googled him a few times.
I was, but then I googled his wife and I was like, she's pretty amazing.
We can still look though, there's no harm in looking.
I get to even be naked in bed with him in the film.
I can handle that. I'm getting hot at the thought. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to wrap that up on that note. Have a great show tonight. I look forward to seeing it. And
Lovely
take care.
to meet you.
You too.